Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys a company I've worked with in the past. This is the Himiway A7 Pro, newest mid-drive e-bike that they have to offer. This bicycle retails for $2,400, but it comes with a lot of cool features on this bicycle that make it a really good value and really good bike. They sent me out this bicycle. They said, hey, would you mind doing a review for us on it? We use a lot of e-bikes going back and forth from our store to and from to go get for the local hardware store to get like parts or bolts or whatever, to go get lunch, whatever it is. So I told them, hey, you guys send me out a bike, I'll go ahead and drop a review on this thing to let the viewers know how this bicycle is. And since getting this bicycle, riding around to and from, closing up the store, using it to go get lunch today, it is a really, really nice bicycle. Himiway has been a bicycle company that has been around for a very long time. I've seen a ton of people bring them into my store to get serviced on, but they offer a ton of value in terms of what you get for the bicycle as well, for being $24 and a mid-drive bicycle. So we'll go over today everything about what this bicycle has to offer, including the dual suspension here, talk about the battery size, the motor wattage as well, and also a couple other cool features on the bike that you may not know it has. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So first off, let's talk about the battery and the motor on there. The motor, or the mid-drive motor on here, is going to be a 500 watt motor that, like I said, is in the middle, so it makes this thing much more easier to service if you take it into a local bicycle shop. Us having a bicycle store here, whenever we see an e-bike that comes in that has a rear hub drive motor on there that has electrical wires back there, a little bit more difficult to take off, it's heavier to lift into the stand, we do charge a bigger fee for that because there's more that goes into taking off that rear wheel. With a mid-drive motor, basically anyone who's changed a flat tire on a normal bike can do this with ease. You don't need any special tools to take off this wheel either. Very, very easy to go ahead and remove the wheel and take off. And makes it better for storing, makes it better for changing flats, whatever the case might be. The mid-drive, I've always just felt a little bit more of a natural bicycle on here. It does have a throttle on here as well, but it is a pedal assist bike. So you can throttle up there, and the fastest throttle I've got this thing up to while riding is about 20 miles an hour, which is more than enough. I mean, I'm cruising, I keep on level 5 for assist, for pedal assist, but 20 miles an hour is a really, really nice speed in terms of cruising on there as well. It does come fully packaged. Literally, we got this bicycle out of the packaging. It's literally encased in foam as the bike sits. It was very easy for a consumer to do at home. You had the rear rack that was literally encased in foam. It has a rear light on there as well. So all you had to do was basically mount the handlebars to the bicycle, and that's it on there, which is really, really nice. For the battery on here, it is a 720 watt, It is a 720 watt Samsung LG battery that is used in there. So it's by reputable companies. That's very, very nice. And with Himiway, you do get a 2-year warranty for any kind of manufacturer's defects on the battery and motor. And like I said, they are a really, really good company as well. They have a 14-day return policy, no questions asked, if you have any issues with the bicycle as well. A little bit more robust, it looks a little bit more bigger, but it is a very nice feature. You have a dropper post here that has a little handle. You can raise the seat up very easily, so you can easily adjust it to different people's heights without having to change this little tool in here, which is always nice. You have a dual suspension on this bicycle, a rear shock right here, and also a front shock that have lockout options on the front, and they're both air suspension. So it's not a coil spring on here. You set this air up to your whatever your rider weight is, and it gives it a tuned bicycle to your weight. So whatever your weight might be, it'll be fitted to you personally, which is very, very nice. You do get a little computer screen right here that tells you all your information. Let's go ahead and turn it on with our controller here. Press on power. It says Himiway. It gives you everything you need on here. Miles per hour, wattage, assist, time. You got these different little modes on here as well. Odometer, trip. And like I said, you can go all the way up to assist level 5. And then you have your throttle button right here as well. The throttle button does have a safety feature on it. Obviously, if we're sitting still and I press this throttle, it won't take off. You need to be physically pedaling, I think, over 7 miles an hour. Once you're pedaling at 7 miles an hour, you go ahead and press this down, and then the throttle will kick in and it takes over, which is very, very nice. It does have a torque sensor inside of the mid-drive motor as well. So when you're riding, it's putting out the amount of torque that you're in for that gear, or if you're climbing up a hill, it's going to exert more power. So that way you don't have to go ahead and shift gears with it. It will kind of help you out and gauge what you're tackling for that commute, which is very nice. It comes equipped with the fenders on the rear, the fender you have to put on the front, but they're very solid fenders. It's like a nice grade alloy, which is really, really nice. No flimsy fenders on there, and very easy bolting system to the front forks. I've worked on a ton of bikes in the past that are just by cheap companies that are very difficult fenders. These just have little L brackets and mount right on there, which are nice. It is a through axle bike for the front, and then it's looks to be a through axle for the rear as well. And you do get equipped a rear light and a front light as well Let's go ahead and turn this on. I'll show you. Press and hold down the power button. You get a 500 lumen light in the front, and then you have a rear light in the rear as well, that when you squeeze the brake, it illuminates to let people know behind you that you're stopping. So it's really, really nice. Very, very good choice there. And the components on here as well are all tie-in components. You have Shimano disc brakes. Really nice. They work really, really well. 180 rotor in the front, 160 in the rear. And then you have Shimano ELITEWHEEL rear derailleur 9-speed with a KMC chain and a Shimano cassette. So something that any bicycle mechanic is familiar with. And honestly, it's going to make it longevity-wise. These components are very, very nice as well. So it's going to make it last much longer too. If you guys are wondering what this mechanism is for this rear wheel, it also comes with a built-on lock onto this bicycle, so you don't need to carry around a big bulky lock. It literally goes right in the rear wheel. You put your key in, you turn it, you push down this button right here. Oh, I'll show you guys right now. It's kind of hard to show. Oh, one second. So you ride to your area, you push down the lock system, which is right here. We have our key right here. We go ahead and turn the key, and it literally comes right out. It works really, really well. So again, one less thing you have to carry with you on the way. And then the rear rack as well is very sturdy, very solid, and mounted on there very nicely. Like it says, it can take up to 25 kgs in terms of weight. But like I said, it even has these little mounting points on here that you can kind of rubber band down. So nice stuff on there. It really, really is good. Tires on here are a 27.5 tire by 2.4 width. So a very comfortable tire, very cruising tire as well. Very ergonomic tread on here. So it's smooth enough to do whatever you want, but you can swap these out for a little bit more rugged tire. But yeah, the bicycle looks phenomenal for what it is. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the bicycle, take it around, show you guys the speeds that it goes at, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're here. I'm on top. I have my gear shifters where I need to be at, handle. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off. I always put in the most hardest or the most best assist because it's an e-bike, you know? I get it if you wanna use, they said the longest commute for this thing is 50 miles. On one charge. Now obviously take that with a grain of salt no matter what the company says or who the company is. Whenever you add more weight, or if you're doing the most on there, or if you're overexerting it, those miles might downgrade drastically as you're using it, but that's a good indication of what it should be at. So I always put it at the most assist because I want to have some fun with it. So let's go ahead and get this thing up to some speed. We'll take it around the corner, but it's really effortless right now. Let's say you want to have more battery, conserve more battery, or you want to just work a little bit harder, you can obviously go into different assist modes on here, but let's go ahead and go right now. So this is me just cruising. I'm gonna go ahead and shift harder. Got a car coming here. It's a yield. They got a yield, I don't, because I'm on a bicycle. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see what this pedal is swisking up to. I'm pretty sure the bike tops out at 20, 21. There's like a little governor on there, which is fine. Like I said, right now I'm in the 9th gear. It's working pretty well. We're doing 20 miles an hour. Now I'm gonna go ahead and press this thumb right here. You're gonna see it's gonna be a little lag, but now it's taking over and I'm doing 20 miles an hour. Feet are moving, 20 miles an hour, which is working really, really well. We're gonna go this roundabout right here again. And the one thing I do like, I don't know why, it feels like almost like manual shifting. Whenever you shift the gears on here, the motor kind of cuts off for that second. And I think that's the torque sensor adjusting to the gear you're in. And it's nice. It feels like it's like correcting itself to be in tune with what you're riding on. So let's go ahead and press this again. Now it's gonna take me up to 20 miles an hour. And yeah, it just cruises. It works really, really well. Very happy with this thing. I haven't even set the suspension for my weight yet. Even the rear shock too. If you hit the brakes, it cancels off right away immediately. So if you go ahead and you're throttling, you're riding, as soon as I hit the brakes, the motor shuts off. They have safety systems in there. Let's go ahead and keep on running. Hit the motor through. This is nice. I'm telling you, this is a really, really nice bike. And the shop bikes we get so much good use out of. I'm actually really happy that this is a nice shop bike because we can put stuff on the back, like I said, like wrenches or tools or whatever the case might be. We have a little hardware store there. You have no idea how many times that we're looking for an odd fix for a bicycle. But there we go. Let me go ahead and park this bad boy back up and we'll do our closing walk around here. All right, so that is it. And like I said, this easy adjustment for this command post is phenomenal. I haven't seen any other companies really do that with that. It's really, really nice. Let's say you share a bike with you and your spouse or whoever it might be, a roommate, whatever it might be. You keep this down for here, it can literally adjust to whatever you like for it. So that's a really cool feature on a bicycle I like. But this is the Himiway A7 Pro new mid-drive e-bike that they have. Retail on this thing is $2,400. They have a 2-year warranty on it. The motor on here is a mid-drive. It's a 500 watt mid-drive motor, and the battery is a 720 Samsung LG battery on there. It is a dual suspension bicycle that makes the ride very ample and very cushiony. They're air suspension front and rear, so you go ahead and set your PSI settings to your weight. 27.5 tires with a 2.4 width on here. Hydraulic disc brakes, very familiar components with Shimano YOELEO. And then, like I said, you have these rear rack, the rear lock, the front screen. You have the 500 lumen light in the front. You have the brake activated brake light in there as well. Really, really good deal. Check them out. I'll put a link down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next video.